Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This message will be for October 20th through the 26th, and we'll have an intention for this week. If you find the message resonates or is helpful for your situation, please feel free to like the video or comment below. Also, if you would like future messages, you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's always welcome here, and I upload messages daily. So, Cancer. In the pre-shuffle, I was getting the sense that you're kind of reevaluating the position you give people in your life. You're asking the question, possibly, can you truly count on your nearest and dearest friends like they can count on you? Even if these adjustments are uncomfortable, trust that it is completely worth it. Okay? When you're releasing these old connections that are no longer serving, maybe even lower vibrational, it's making room for new opportunities to come into your life. So trust that Spirit has your back. Everything that leaves will always be replaced with something better. So let's see here what we can get from the tarot. We're going to start with the good tarot, and then we will move into the original tarot. These messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. Feel free to check other signs within your birth chart. It's really about the title. So if there's something in the title, then there's most likely something here in the message. Also, I do have a special going on for October. $30 tarot readings, $30 for 30 minutes. If it's something you're interested in, the information is in the description box. I am getting the money together to pay for the website and the Vimeo account with the help of you guys. So thank you guys so much for that. It's very much appreciated. I really just want to pay for those subscriptions for a couple years, so it's something I don't have to worry about. I can just do it. Plus you get a discount for doing that. Just a FYI for those business owners out there. So let's see, Cancer. We have Ace of Air, Hanged Man, and Page of Water that came out for you. So the Ace of Air in this deck is the power of karma, synchronicity at work, destiny, fate. This could be something being destined to being brought into your life. But I'm more getting the sense that this is something that's being taken away. And there's a need to change your perspective on this. Be open. Be optimistic about the outcome. Be open to the possibilities of how this is going to turn out with the Page of Water. Understand that sometimes when things aren't meant to be in our lives and we want to hold on to those things, it will cause destruction until we let go. I can attest to that personally. So pay attention. Pay attention to what you're holding on to. Like a rose, it can be beautiful if it's admired, but if it's grasped too tightly, it could be dangerous. And with the Hanged Man, there's definitely a need for a change in perspective here, Cancer. So let's see what the tarot has to say about this for you, my Cancerian friends. Most important message for Cancer. Spirit, what does Cancer need to see for October 20th through the 26th? What is it exactly that they need to change their perspective on? Can you give us some answers through the cards? There has been or will be some type of ending that's going to cause you a lot of drama. I feel like you're going to lose focus, lose sight of what's important here. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle. I feel like, again, you're not seeing things clearly. With the Three of Wands in reverse, this is refusal to see things how they are. So, Cancer, there's been an ending, and this is obviously very dramatic, okay? I feel like you're lost, or you're losing your focus because of this fight, because of this battle that you've gone through, okay? Now, there's a lot of sadness, a lot of guilt, a lot of shame, a lot of blaming yourself, and there is a need to change your perspective here, okay? So I'm going to help you in that. This situation, the Ten of Swords, is definitely an ending, a dramatic ending. But an adverse meaning to this is this situation that you're going through was meant to tenderize you. Okay? It was meant to put you through what you've gone through, to appreciate, to want, to refuse anything less than your happiness. I feel like there is a release of a karmic lesson that's being done here. This person was very destructive in this relationship. I feel like they may have taken more than they've given. Maybe even breadcrumbing. The Six of Pentacles is like not giving everything that they could. It could also symbolize spreading themselves too thin, spreading their energy between two people. I feel like this person may have been a manipulator or somebody who manipulates situations for their favor, okay? There's a lot of deceit, a lot of tricks being played. And I feel like you want to release this energy, but you don't know how. Okay? You don't know how to, maybe you love this person. Okay? You've been with this person for a long time. You guys have known each other since childhood. Okay? Sometimes when we've learned all the lessons that we needed to learn from a person, stuff, energies, things will start happening to separate us, okay, to make us start wanting to move away from this person and seek other opportunities. Go within and focus on yourself for a minute, okay? Get clear on what it is that Cancer wants. What do you envision the outcome being? Okay? Maybe even write it out. What do you envision for your relationship? What kind of partner do you envision yourself being with? What characteristics do they have? Not a specific person. Rather, what characteristics does that person carry that you admire? What do they carry that you would rather do without? Okay? You need to get clear on all aspects, the positive and the negative. There also may be some inner work that you need to do, some work that you need to do within yourself. You can't expect the perfect partner to come in your life if you don't carry the same attributes. So if there's certain aspects of a relationship that you admire, take a look at yourself and see, is that something that I would truly be able to handle? Is that something that will align with how I am, the characteristics that I carry? This card also symbolizes taming the inner beast, accepting inner flaws. For instance, if a person had an obnoxious laugh, and everybody their whole life told them that this was obnoxious and annoying and don't laugh, so they suppressed it, and then they come to somebody who loves their laugh. Okay, maybe they were laughing and it seeped out one time when they were together in an intimate setting. And then the story comes out and this person tells them, I love your laugh, don't hide it. It's something along those lines, okay? Accepting these inner flaws, perceived flaws. You're getting ready to level up, Cancer, is what's going on here. Anytime life starts being difficult, start asking what lessons are there to learn within these situations. Because that's the complicated times in life is meant to strengthen you. It's meant to help you heal from past belief systems, things that you thought that was the way it was. Now you're finding out maybe that wasn't. And if we're not accepting and not able to flow with the energies of the universe, sometimes there's going to be abrupt things that happen that cause us to change our perspective. You can choose to look at this from the negative aspect. Yes, this is an ending. This is a battle. It's tough to get through. A lot of sadness, a lot of regret, a lot of fear on what's to come. Yes, this person was wrong in how they treated you. Yes, they should have not done the things that they have done. But did you learn something from it? What did you learn from it? I bet you if this ending was this dramatic as the cards are saying, you'll never go through that again. I promise that. I promise, Cancer, that you will never go through this situation again. How do I know that? The Devil card is in reverse. This card tells me that this karmic cycle that you've been working on is being released. There's a completion of a cycle here. I feel like you've gotten through the worst of it. It's just processing these emotions, these bitter emotions. And it's understandable. Don't ever feel bad about the way that you're feeling. Your feelings are valid. But it's time to move forward now. It's time to see the lessons that have been learned. Embrace the uniqueness of the situation in that there has been things that it's taught you. And it has brought in this awakening for you to see the world in a bigger picture. I do see that the delays are going to be over. We have the World card twice as well as the Hangman twice. The change in perspective is what's going to bring in this completion of the cycle. Okay? And I understand that it's challenging. The world. This is the wheel. The wheel in the world. Sorry, guys. But we do have the Hanged Man twice, okay? Don't be deterred by the challenges, okay? Don't let these, the sadness, because when we're processing emotions, when we're processing feelings, Cancer, it's not easy. It's not always fun. Sometimes there's going to be times where there's light-hearted memories we're reminded of, and we might have a little happy cry. But other times there's going to maybe be a song on the radio, and you may not even want to hear that song. If that situation arises, there's a lesson to be learned there. Why don't you want to hear that song? What is it triggering? Why can't you hear that song? Who is it reminding you of? These are things you don't have to listen to the song. Just be sure to ask yourself, have this sense of awareness, self-awareness, okay? Why can't you watch that commercial? Why don't you want to hear that song? Why don't you want to go to that place? Okay? There's a need for you to be aware right now because there's lessons that the universe is trying to teach you. You're processing a lot of past emotions, healing from a lot of past hurts. Even if how this person, even though it was a negative, how this person is treating you, because we have the Emperor in reverse, we have the Devil in reverse. These are very toxic energies. But when this person treated you that way, why didn't you leave when it first happened? As well as when these situations, these arguments, these battles were playing out, what was triggering you? Okay, try to take a review of all this stuff. So we have a Tower moment. We knew there was a Tower moment here. We knew there was a Tower moment here because the Ten of Swords is the Tower moment, okay? Understand that there is a reason why everything is happening. Change your perspective. The victory is going to come from the change in perspective here, Cancer. Everything happens for a reason. So just be self-aware and try to ask yourself, some of those questions. Just to help yourself process. I know sometimes when we're caught up in emotions, it's hard for us to think of those questions. But even if we can do it one time out of 20, one time out of 50, is better than 0 times. Change in perspective and self-awareness is going to be key here, Cancer. The endings are making way for new beginnings. Ishtar tells me that one of the many lessons to be learned here is setting boundaries. Loving yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy when it's not aligning with your soul's purpose, when you don't agree with what they're doing. I get the sense here that there's a lot that's going on for you right now. There is a lot of sadness, a lot of emotions that you're processing, okay? So take some time to meditate, contemplate, process. Everything's happening for a reason. I feel like this reading is coming up for you this week, Cancer, because there may be some extra emotions, some extra triggers. So asking these questions that I presented throughout this video, are going to help you process. Okay? So take some time. Take some time to process. So that's the message I have for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.